Let me throw out a couple links and then we'll start this up. Send. And send. Alright, I think we're in all three spots we're supposed to be. So, alright, so this is autumn year 5. And we have a couple months to make a lot of money because taxes are going to be really, really high tomorrow. Or, sorry, in spring. It is 13.5 degrees Celsius in game. 7 o'clock in the morning. Let's see here. I think we got everything in 6:30. I went ahead and posted my schedule up on Twitch because that way you guys maybe didn't feel so uncertain on when I was streaming, because I usually just stream when I want to, because I don't really care for our schedule. But I know that makes it hard for some people to be here and not be here. So we'll try this for now and see how she goes. I know, Quimby. I know. Almost impossible. Almost impossible. We're gonna try it though. It might go horribly sideways, but we'll see. All right. Did chat. Okay, there we go. Do 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 do. Moving stuff around. Also, good morning. Good morning. Hi, Smud. Man, coming up with the cheers already today. Thank you. Oh, what do you guys think about the new icons? It was very important. I did it in Microsoft Word. Thank you. I have mad editing skills. Like I said, I'm not going to admit to how long that actually took me to make, okay? Well, I used to use like paint.net, and now it's on Microsoft and it costs monies. So I had to get creative. And you guys, if you're tier 1 sub, you should have access to an emote. Let me see if I can even find it here. No, not that one. Not that. This one. So you scroll, you don't see anything. Let's try Gamer Tia 58 Howdy. Nope. Okay. Well, I don't know how to do emotes then. But I made them. They're in there. Oh, wait. Gamer T 58. I don't know where the 58 came from, by the way. Ah. Okay. Hi, Cad. Good, lovely morning and afternoon, evening to everybody. Alright, I'll quit messing with that. I'm pretty sure that's it. It's Gamer T Howdy. I'm not sure why it says no. Okay. But yes, there are new stuff. Do 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 do. Alright. I have a small checklist. We need one digger, one field worker, both of them male, and a mine. That's all we have on our checklist. And we need like 5k gold, so I guess we might want to put that on there. That way we're good for... Sorry. Oh, I'm trying to make my emote work. I made emotes for people that have different tiers of subscriptions. Because we have one emote unlocked for everybody. Or for us. Until we get like more people, and then it unlocks another one. But tier 1 is like a little howdy. Dun dun dun. See, I'm still behind on all this stuff. It's fine. Alright, let's bebop into town. I'm not gonna force you guys to watch pottage, at least not the first day. But nighttime's gonna be reserved for pottage, just so you know. So much pottage. Alright. Male with no good stats. Oh, we got a digger. F5? Hey, buddy. Oh, so close, yet so far away. Yeah, I hate it when we're off like by 3 points and they can't join us. Do 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 do. Hello. Yeah. You got a minute? I think he said 2 for the fields. We'll ask him about gossip. He probably won't like it. Nope. That was a no. He didn't like gossip. One of these days I should just make a guide to talking to people so I can just reference it. He's a digger, so he likes this. Hunting tips, he had 5. How's the job? Alright, we can be patient. I mean, we're not good at it, but we can be patient. We'll come back tomorrow, and then we'll have him. Because we're like 5 points off worse off than when we were the first time. Drink some cafes. I know, right? Unfortunately, this isn't Conan where you can just knock him out and drag him back to your village. We might end up at one point playing some more Conan. It's fun. Do 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 do. Alright, oh, so here's a farmer. Alright, so we got them within one little thing of each other. Hey, you got a minute, buddy? Orf Field's tough job, man. Hunting? Have you been? Oh, he's just one off. Okay. F5. So we'll be back for these two gentlemen tomorrow, and we should have everybody we need. And it's fall, so it's so tempting. Let me see what the crops are, or the fields are looking like. Management, fields. Okay. Yeah, we're going a little crazy on these. A little obsessive there. I kind of just want to take the fields down because we know they'll fit and we don't actually need them. There'll be less taxes. Speaking of taxes, let's see. Yep. So like I said, I'll be around roughly 4 grand for taxes. Between 3 and 4. Hi, sheeps. Dried meat. Lots of stuff, guys. Put 2. Yeah, they'll hit pottage next. We do have the people in the house supposedly making pottage management. Building. Tavern. Yeah, they should be making pottage. Morning, Trin. There's a bee bopping around in this nice heavy rain. I think the ones with wheat are gonna try to sow wheat today. Yeah. So hopefully they'll actually do stuff. We'll see. Technology, management, fields. Yeah, the wheat field should actually be sowing today. Alright, well, we'll let them do that. There's gonna be a lot of wheat. Actually, nope. Nope. Sorry, I can't do it. We don't actually need it, and we're already like thousands of thrashings away from finishing the other ones. So we'll delete these two 16 by 16 fields, but just know that they were possible. At one point, we might actually remove these and put the two 16 by 16s down here. I think management. The flax one we will go ahead and put rye on just for giggles. Accept. Alright. I'll let them do that and we'll leave everything else alone. Doing pretty good. Try, how you doing? Does it really? Yeah, I always get conflicting stuff about it. Like, some of them are like, if the field's not built, you don't have to pay taxes, and stuff like that. I'm like, I feel like we get taxed on everything. You want grain from me? Inga. You're not getting grain, because I don't have oats set up. At least I don't think I do. Let me check if I do first. Okay, so I took care of oats. Alright, yeah, we'll do... As long as you don't, like, want something I can't give. Okay, alright. I'll be back with the grain. Oh man, they got super greedy. 25 rye, 31 oats, 32 wheat. That's a lot. That's not just a little. Oats. Rye. Wheat. Do. For 30 rep, I took a quarter of our grain. It's a little rot. So what we should do is thrash everything today, because we have so much. I mean, I don't even think we could thrash everything. We got flax, like a ridiculous amount. So much. Move that and this to the food storage, because we have 2,000 food storage now. I'll also pick up this. It's already going. So I put my schedule down for 4 days a week for 2 hours for this game. That is super flexible because, like I said, sometimes we end up streaming a lot longer, and sometimes I like to stream other things. Not that you guys have noticed this month, because like I said, I've been hitting this game really, really heavy because I've been enjoying it. But eventually, one of these days, it will happen. I don't want anybody going into shock. But we are going to try the schedule for 30 days and see if I can stick to it. And then we'll go from there. I just looked at my, when I've been broadcasting, and it's been roughly in the mornings, and then my insomnia broadcasts, basically. And I don't like to schedule those insomnia ones, because it's usually when I have insomnia, so. Clay, daub, flax, flour. I mean, I think we have a robust grass for this. How much firewood do we have? We have a lot of firewood. Yeah. We'll have to do it on a day where I can sit there and farm it myself. That way I can get some XPs. But we're not there yet. We're going to let them put the 2 wheat fields in. I'm trying to make sure we have enough wheat grain to actually have food. So we'll see. And then this should trigger tomorrow. But yeah, these guys are all working. Good workers. Smud's not here. He's absolutely not here. He absolutely didn't get first on the YouTube video this morning too. Hi, sheeps. I know, we've been pacing in a circle. I realize that. Alright. We don't need this many berries in here. We'll keep some mushrooms just for giggles. Might move the dried meat out a little bit. Well, no. This is emergency backup food, even though I think cabbages will end up being eaten before this. 7 food, 5 food. Well, let's go ahead and move the fish, though. We'll leave a couple fish in here. Not very many. There we go. I mean, not like we're killing over on weight, but as soon as that wheat and this stuff comes in, we'll be hurting a little bit for room. Flax grain. Can move that out. Rye and wheat are both in here. So we'll have to thrash some of that eventually. Do. There you go. It's like, I would like this in exchange for money, thank you. We're trying to get our money to 5k gold. That way we have a nice amount for taxes this year. I'm gonna drop some more grain over here. Hey. So these guys are keeping going. These guys somehow got stuck. Because this is the one we changed into the other one. But yeah, those two are stuck. That sucks. All those guys are busy. Yeah, let me go ahead and do that real quick. That's why I got most of the wheat grain. Oh, you need straw for that too. Interesting. I didn't know that. Learned something new. Straw. There we go. Yeah, in the other playthrough I had some animal feed in the bags inside the warehouse just in case it ever actually triggered. That way they wouldn't starve. We do need to make shears too. Might throw the bucket in the cow place. Alright. Pardon me, guys. Pardon me, guys. Alright, we have a cow here. Pardon me. I'm not hucking about the nice lady there. Alright, on animal feed there. Pardon me again. Well, sometimes I get stuck on that bench, and I usually do crouch, because crouch gets you out of like a lot of stuck places that the game likes to throw you in, like the spinning wheel and some other things. So I was going to do that, but there were two people in front of me, so it kind of would have been counterproductive. Alright, so we got bows we need to sell, some more bags to sell, some more torches to sell. Put the straw back. Alright, let's go into town and sell this. It's almost 7 in the morning. Show me your wares. Alright, buy some bows from me. And a torch. And a bag. Okay. I didn't think she was in. Guy looks tired. Like it's 6 o'clock in the morning or something. Hello. There's a bow and this. Oops. Easy. Don't sell my arrows. I need my arrows. And some torches. Alright. Not tons and tons of money, but we got some monies. And it is actually cheaper to sell the wheat seeds and buy animal feed than it is to make the animal feed. Just so you know. It's like a 2 gold difference. So if you don't want to, you definitely don't have to. Alright, we're gonna put the extra bucket in the cow shed. Pardon me. Look like a basketball player trying to get around her to get to the goal. There we go. Are we at 300 rocks yet? Rocks, getting closer. Leather. We got some 6 coming in at least. Oh, mistakes were made. You actually have to be at a workbench for this to work. Yeah. I mean, I guess you got to offset the 2 gold by the XP. But does it give you crafting XP or does it give you farming XP? I guess is the bigger thing I guess I would question. So if it give you farming XP, that's different. But it might just give you crafting XP. Alright. Gonna do... And that rain is like really loud today. Do this real quick. As real quick as the game lets you. Eventually they will add the crafting speeds up, which will be great because that'll reduce the time we have to spend doing everything. But I know that everybody hates doing pottage season, but we have to do that soon. Just for the fact that cooking that much pottage also gets us closer to Tavern 3, which means we can have more cooks. So there is a method to my madness. Sometimes. Is that fine line between madness and sanity look the same? And thank you guys for subscribing. Not subscribing, it's following. For following, even when I wasn't on. So we got a couple more people to our Tribe of Tia. You said Cult of Tia yesterday, and it made me crack up so hard that I changed the subscription thingies to cult references. It was like Alakite, what's it? Alakite, Initiate for followers, and then Alakite for tier 1s, and then Knights for tier 2, and then Grand Marshals for tier 3. Yeah, it cracked me up. Good morning, Bone. We're just doing stuff and things. We'll have to wait a day and we can go talk to the last 2 people we need. And then we'll have them. We'll have them in our communities. Yep, that one. Acolyte. I don't know if you can... Yeah, if I mouse over these, it says subscriber 1 month. I thought it was supposed to say, like, whatever I had named him. Quick question, to me or to him? I think to him. Everybody got your coffee or your morning brew? Whatever it takes to pick you up before work. Yeah. We're gonna do our auto run. And then the W. Nice. Yeah, it's already 7, man. Hey, hopefully it goes that fast for you at work today. Morning, Spider. We're just running around doing stuff, some things, with some setup stuff. I'm super proud of the new icons that I spent a ridiculous time in Microsoft Word to make. Like I said, when Zam dropped all those subs yesterday, I'm like, no, we weren't supposed to see the sub badge for another 6 months or so. It's not ready. Alright, we got all his money. We got half of Adelina's money. Yep. Quimby, have a lovely day at work. Thanks. See you later, Q. She changed her clothes, and I always look for like a blue shirt, but she's in a white stuff now. So she's a little harder for me to find. Take all those torches, thank you. Just trying to lighten the leather out of the box. You have 900 leather, man. You guys know the rules. Where's South Bow? Okay. Yeah, so it's 48 for this, and it's 10 seeds, and seeds sell for 4, and the straw sells for 1, so basically 5. Yeah, so it's just like a 10 or 2 gold difference for animal feed to sell versus to buy. Yeah, exactly. I need to conserve my energy. We were talking, some of my buddies were talking about different types of streamers, and because we were talking about some of us have a kind of low energy, and so we're not, trying not to be too flashy or too out there because it just exhausts us really fast. And it's like I would kind of like to watch people with like the same energy level as me. People that are like too much too fast. I'm like, okay, thank you for the information, and then I'm usually out. But yeah, it's nice to know that people want to, hang out with people that aren't too, not car salesman. That's not what I'm trying to say. The what is it? It's not hyper either, but it's basically a hyper level of energy. I'm like, no more. Also, Bone, I ducked out of your thing yesterday because I don't like to sleep with the lights on. And your energy's based on the game you play? Interesting. Yeah. I didn't want to get scared, so I left yesterday. It's like, no. Alright. We have made some monies. We're not quite there on rocks yet. We're getting really close though. Let's see what our technology tree is looking like. We're getting much closer to mine. I kind of wish we had more stuff to build, but didn't waste resources, if that makes any sense. We got our food storages replaced yesterday. Looks like barn 3 is coming up soon. That'll be nice. We might have that by the end of the season, depending on how much they actually get done over there. It's only day 1, so I'm trying not to be like, why is this not done? And then tavern, like I said, if we craft the things we're gonna monkey. Yes, yes. My brain. So it's hilarious. So the stuff that I watch isn't really scary, right? It just has the possibility of being scary, and then my brain will take it and spin it around to something where I'm like, I don't want to put my feet over the bed because something's going to grab it. To that level. So I try to avoid that. My brain is, like I said, my brain is my enemy most of the time. Oh, guys. We're about to start the pottaging. I did warn you 2 seasons in advance. Oh, okay. You can be in here. This is your house. You startled me for a second, though. Do. Yeah, we don't know. Exactly. I don't know either. 2:05. Okay, so we can't actually move, so we'll have to cut that in half. To get half of it in here. What? Oh. Oh, my wife misses me. Hi. You don't like either of those. I can't talk to you about those because you'll be mad. Yeah. So that's what it said when I made the emotes, that it would look like that. And then it doesn't do anything. And I can't see the emotes on the channel. I'm pretty sure I activated them. That's what I thought too. Like, if I say hi, so I say hi here. And I have it says tier 3 sub. Which I think because I'm the owner of the channel. And then I click the smiley face stuff. It's nowhere in here. That's okay. Yeah. Pick up the cabbage. Hi, wife. Oh, guys. Here we go. I can't imagine this at 1 second per. We could plow through this so fast if the cooking stuff was fixed. Or cooking stuff was enabled correctly. It isn't fixed. It says work in progress. So it's an eventual thing. It's not a right now thing. Oh, thank you, Bone. I don't think they did. I revamped them again last night. So maybe they haven't got approved yet. I don't think I requested approval either. Whew, 2 weeks? Okay. Good to know, because I thought it was something I did that was just broken. I kind of wish they'd let us rename our pre-thing to the emote, because I don't know how 58 became on the tag. I don't like that. Not a fan of that. Okay, so if it took approval, okay. I'll check into that tonight. Yeah, sorry, Smud. It's a thing. It's a thing that's got to happen though, because our cabbage is getting rotted very soon, and I need the XP for Tavern too. So it's a necessary evil. We'll just hang out here and talk, unless you guys need to run off and do other things. Now we know, and knowing is half the battle. Oh, Aesop's Fables. I was looking at that last night, actually. Smud. Had to roll back up a little bit. But, yeah. Yeah, much appreciated, Bone. I do. Thank you for letting me know, because I was like, why is this not a thing? Like I said, I wasn't expecting any subscribers until like 6 months from now, but, you know, good to know. Alrighty. Yeah, basically, hi, bye, and thank you are my versions of them for the subscriber icons. If it takes like a little while to get them actually approved, we might actually have the next one unlocked soon, I hope. But we'll see. We shall see. But yeah, thank you guys for helping me get here so fast. I was not expecting this. But yeah, we're in alpha. So early Q1 is when they're planning on releasing this game, or was it Q2 to actually get it out of early access, according to the current roadmap? Also, would you guys be too heartbroken if I tried a different scene to see if I could get my credits to roll for 5 seconds, since we're cooking pottage? I know, it's like, they're like, please don't test your stuff midstream. I know. I just... oh, yep. We have all those buckets of milk in the delicious place now. Ads. I hope not. I told them I don't want any ads. Yeah, it shouldn't be running ads for people that... I mean, even if you don't have a subscription, it shouldn't be running ads for anybody. And I know that's a revenue source, and there's nothing wrong with that. I just... yeah. Nobody needs to see a McDonald's commercial this early in the morning. And then they get hungry and they want McDonald's all day. McDonald's does have an interesting business strategy that I'm kind of in awe of what they do. So their color palette is specifically designed to trigger your brain to be hungry, with the red and the yellow. Also, they're not actually... I don't know if you guys know this or not, but McDonald's isn't in the hamburger business. And you're like, what? No, I buy hamburgers from there. McDonald's is actually in the real estate business, because every franchise, the spot that they're on, is owned by McDonald's, and the franchise owner of that particular spot pays McDonald's rent for that spot every month. That's why when you want to open your own McDonald's franchise, they pick the spot, they pick the real estate, they'll build it for you, set everything up, and then you pay rent on it. So McDonald's isn't a hamburger place, it is a real estate place. So now you know. That's freaking brilliant, because I mean they did this back in the 30s, or McDonald's has been around a really long time. So the 20s or 30s when they started doing this. But I mean, you think about it, all the places you see McDonald's, they own that land. And then the person that actually runs a franchise pays the rent by selling burgers every month. And of course, they're delicious apple pies, which I haven't had in like 8 months, which is good. It needs to stay over there. I blame you, Cad, because as soon as you said ads, McDonald's rolled through my head. Ooh. Sleeps. I actually got really good sleep last night. I woke up like at 2, and then at 4, and then at 4:45, and I'm like, please, just let me sleep until 6. Ads are good. They do create ad revenue. I might think about that later. I just don't want to do that quite yet. Ah, nice peaceful morning, staring at a dark screen, talking to a stranger. Not gonna. Although you guys have been hanging out with me for a week or two, so I don't think I'd qualify you as strangers yet. Share much pottage. I need to figure out the exact amount of pottage we can make and sell in the same season. But at this point, it's just we have to get all the pottage done, and we might have to take a few gold loss. That way our stuff doesn't spoil. Or we could let it spoil and then we'll have like 80 fertilizer. But that just crushes my soul because that's a lot of gold out of the pocket. Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. CAD, I was like, I'd wait till I have a much bigger audience because I don't want to, I definitely don't want to annoy viewers that are like, because I have maybe anywhere between 2 and 10 people watching at a time. I don't know for sure. Like this is stats that I look at after a stream, because I keep my viewers hidden while I'm actually streaming, so I can just enjoy the game and not worry about statistics. But yeah, exactly. It'll be a while until I even mess with the ads at all. I was thinking is like the Amazon stores and stuff that you can set up through Streamlabs or something. It's a crazy thing. We spam Bone with ads every 10 minutes. Well, good. Hopefully, he gets some revenue coming in. That'll be a good deal. Yeah, I decided to stream this game because it's not multiplayer. But when you're playing it, when you want to share it with other people, this was a really good way to do it. So, like I said, I wasn't expecting growth and to hit affiliate and stuff like that. So it's all like a huge surprise. I did stream a lot of hours, and some of you guys were there for the 13 hours streams and stuff like that. So. $6 for the month for ads. Yeah. Nice. Okay, so I don't have to, because it showed like 6 different ways to get revenue and stuff, and I'm like, guys, I just wanna be simple, and if people want to donate, that's great. If they don't, that's awesome too, because they're just here to hang out. Because I don't subscribe to all the places I go and check out, because I have a gaming budget. And you guys are gonna laugh. So, all the money we got yesterday from this Zam doing the subs and stuff, I won't even touch that because so I told you guys I like finance stuff. Not like math finance, but like how finance can change how your living situation and stuff is. Well, as you guys know, I'm 100% debt free. I have my house paid off. I don't have any bills besides the little reoccurring ones for like water, electricity, internet, phone, those per month. Everything else is paid off. Um, So usually I have a 6-month emergency fund, and I pushed some stuff really heavy. Have a PayPal set up too? Okay. I'll make sure that's done today. Thanks, Bone. I'm gonna put that on my list. So what I'm gonna do is I have the Twitch stuff go straight to my savings account, and as soon as that is at 6 months for the savings account, I'll roll it over into the gaming fund again. But so all the donations and extra stuff is going straight into my emergency fund because I want to fluff that up just a little bit. I know. I was like, did you do anything exciting with your money? Yes, I save it in case of emergency stuff later. So thrilling. But it's necessary. Because if you have an emergency fund, you don't have to borrow money. Which is my end goal for life. But yeah. I don't know, if I did start a finance channel too, this is stuff I'd be passionate about talking about, but like I said, some people don't care to talk to finances. It's like they make the money and then the money's gone. But that's okay. I mean, that's what we were taught when we were kids, basically. Oh man, guys, we have 50 more pottages to go. We're almost there. And then we can make 3 trips into town to sell it. And we'll try to pick up the digger and the field worker today. So exciting. We'll have our max population situated today. Should have like 31 adults, I believe. Or 30 adults. It'll be one of the two. Bone, this is also another target goal that you made me set. Either you or Deuces said you had 30 people in your town. You can pay off your debt. Dude, it's so relaxing though. I mean, think of all the stuff you pay out to other people per month and imagine all of that gone. Like, all that money would now be yours. Yeah, I think I'd rather like give subs, Bone. Because overlays and the editing software and stuff like that, I mean, that would be swell. I think the only subscription I would buy once the first payout happens would be the Streamlabs subscription, so I could stream to here and YouTube. That way I didn't have to transfer videos all the time. That would free up like 3 hours a day for me. You have 33 or 34, not counting children. Oh, Deuces doesn't have over 10. He's probably smarter than we are, trying to scramble and get everybody fed. Yeah, I'm trying to have at least 30 adults. The kids are now starting to roll in, but we're not ready for that yet. And the people that have babies, I'll probably tear down their house along the strip here and build a nice house across this street. Nice. So you have roughly 30 adults too. Yeah, we have kind of min-maxed this a little bit. I won't deny it. Been playing a lot of hours, just playing. I was gonna play some Retail WoW after the stream yesterday, and I didn't. I ended up actually taking a nap, and then I was out most of the afternoon actually. First day of fall is now completed. So much pottage, guys. I said we're just trying to get to 5K. That way we have plenty of money for taxes next year. And then everything after that, we might buy some more cattle or goats. I'm not sure yet. All the houses are full of adults. Only kids left. Nice. Alrighty. I'm trying not to be too quiet because I know pottage is super boring for everybody involved. Let's see here. X 65. That was not 65. That was definitely not 65. Oh man, did we just lose F? Okay. I was like, did we just lose a whole one? That would be super sad for me. X. So I really wanted to like Fallout 76, the new Fallout game, and that was from last year. And I was super ready to run it to the ground, and then I played it and it wasn't. It was a little overhyped. I was really sad about that. Because I like the other Fallout games, which we might do. Might be another thing we do eventually. I like to play that one. I don't know. There's several things I like to do stuff. Plenty of games. We'll need food in a minute. I know. I'll do it. Actually, what time in the morning is it? Map. 3? Nope. Might go get our recruits real quick though, because they should have reset the talk. Pottage. There we go. I guess we don't have to throw it on the ground. We could just... Oh look, that pottage is stuck on the wall. Prolete. Oh, yeah, we're not moving. Hold on. Why do you hate me? I forget that we actually have room in food storage now instead of none. Totally dig that. Alright, so pottage. We'll have to do 64 to not have any weight issues. Food. Right. I gotcha. Okay, so see, inventory just has one here. Make sure that it only has one. If it has more, it will destroy. You won't get your bucket back, and sadness. Sadness will happen. So the buckets of milk is kind of why I wish we had had a way to do... Words are hard, guys. Words are hard this morning. The buckets of milk are why I wish we could use buckets of milk to do our cooking with. That way you had cows bringing it in and you don't have to hit the water all the time. Because I don't know if you have bread making, which is a huge profit loss still. If you have bread making in your tavern, do they go get their own water, or do you have to have buckets of water ready? Oh man. He's playing super hard to get. We're 1 point away from being able to recruit him. So it's gonna be tomorrow, because I forgot to quick save. He's like, I would join you, but I don't know you very well, so I'm gonna make you talk to me for 3 days. Look, I've already got your wife picked out and your job picked out. What else do you need from me? Might be why he's hesitating. He's like, I don't want an arranged marriage. I'm like, well, neither did I, but I had to marry within the first 3 years. Alright, hold on. Mouses. I have a corded mouse still. Because I don't trust, like, back in my day, when you were gaming, your mouse batteries could die. And then you'd be a super sad person when you got wrecked. You can do buildings to get your mine up. So I don't have to go all the way out there. If I made like little fences, which might be something we do. If we made little fences, we could do that as well. Okay, say F5. Hey, do you got a minute? Hunting tips. Go to my settlement. Thank you. Bye. Bye. Okay, management. Peoples. Miner. Okay. Oh, I was like, I'm gonna toss this one out of my village, but it's a baby. It's a baby. Sign. That doesn't make them exempt. The only reason they're exempt from being thrown out of my village is because they'll also take their entire family with them. Okay, so we have to wait for the building upgrade for barn to assign him a place. Most excellent. Alright. Well, we're gonna go on faith and hope Bone was correct with his statement that fields that don't actually get worked don't get taxed. Because we're about to move. Thinking about setting up the villages over here. Because we already have a couple with children already. So the ones that have been daubed on this side won't get torn down. It'll be the undaubed ones that we end up tearing down. I guess we can build fences around our crops out here. That would be okay, I guess. Let's go get some sticks. Alright, so what we're doing right now, if you guys are curious. M for map. Okay, so the villagers will be out in a minute. So we're gonna sell pottage, but Trin did make a point that we want to get to mining our mines very soon. Still, we are a lot closer, but what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and build like little fences, because building is also a way to get this leveled up. Oh no, I'm gonna leave those two 16s down because I have a weird feeling that eventually they're gonna add fertilizer back into the game, and there's no way we would be able to do fertilizer on those fields. And right now we're like 2,000 to 3,000 grain not thrashed per season, and that's not even counting the big fields. But on the other hand, we're almost done with this branch. So as soon as they harvest next season, we should be at barn 3. That should not be a problem. And we're a lot closer to tavern because we cooked pottage last night. And that's nobody's favorite. Absolutely nobody wants to do that for 16 real hours. But I'm going to go ahead and deliver these, and then we'll get stuff done. So that was our field worker. So digger is the last guy that we need. So I'm going to check that off of our list. Pottage. 64. There we go. Actually, I want to click that again and make sure that 64 is the right number. Okay, I think we can't sprint with that. Okay. Yeah, I figure we have such an overage right now. It would be super irresponsible to have the 216 still up. But as soon as we get the bigger barn, we can reduce field workers to 4, and everybody else can be farmers. That way they can actually process everything. And my hope and dreams is to have it where they thrash most of it in the season, and we can just sell the grain. And then that will pretty much replace pottage if we can get grain sold. Because wheat, grain, and flax, once you get seller 1, is 5 gold apiece. Which is nothing to sneeze at. Alright, I'll be back. And we're running. So it is 64 to be able to run, so we'll probably switch out and do 64 pottage a run. Which is better than the 55 we did last time when we didn't have a mule. Hi, buddy. That's true. That is absolutely true. Roasted meat is a little bit faster than pottage, and we have some meat. I mean, I'm not exactly sure how much meat we have, but you can see how much they progressed each season while they're gaining skills, because we haven't adjusted this at all. So here's your math on how good they, or how much they learn every year. Okay, pottage. Stay focused. Pottage. 64. Across the river. Our digger is 1 point away from being able to join us. It was my bad for not hitting F5 before we talked to him, so we have to wait till tomorrow. I'm halfway tempted to build another woodshed, only because cutting down trees and stuff actually goes towards mining, like to get the mine that we need. And we'll have 2 diggers anyway, which also are woodcutters. Hi, buy all the things you can buy. Thank you. Yes, to get to seller you have to raise your diplomacy skills, which we're doing pretty decent. If I was more active in talking to people, we would already be there, but I've only been talking to workers. And so we have a really long time. My workers and wives are the only thing I've been talking. So yeah, frequent buyer, good host, so 1 here, 1 here, and then everything will be dunked into there. But it's so many points away. I think it was year 9 last time when I got to seller, and that was after a concentrated effort. Ida, there we go, sorry, my brain. There we go. I'll be back with just a little bit more pottage. Thank you very much. Yeah, so fall's my official pottage cooking marathons. Oh, it can get down to 12%, Trin. 12%'s the last chance you have to cook something. That's when my onion's spoiled. Hey, how about you move? Move a little bit. Nope, you can't move? Okay. I'm gonna leave you there. I have a Darwin approach to my villagers. If you have to be smart enough to survive. I can't help you. $64. You got yourself stuck in the bridge, you have to figure it out. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, Tren, I'm more concerned about the cabbage spoiling. It's low, but it's not at 12%, so I'm not freaking out yet, but next season's gonna really suck. Just I'm trying to get most of it done. Okay, pit stop again. I figure if we go far enough away that he'll figure it out, or he'll zone, or night will happen and he'll reset anyway. Or the season will reset. He's not an active worker either. Like, see, I told you. He got himself stuck. He can figure it out. You're smart enough to be in my village then. Alright. Do 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 do. So I'm kind of curious what happens when our villagers die. Like, these people that are the merchants and stuff get old enough that they actually die. So that'd suck where all your merchants on the map are dead and you still have to pay taxes. Like, look, take this 600 cabbage. It's roughly how much I owe in taxes. Alright. How much money did we make? Alright, I think we're good on taxes for the year. Alright, so let's put that in there. Oh yeah, perfect. And you're at work now. Is it 5 yet? Almost. If you reverse 2 hours, you know, then it would be 5. Probably not the 5 you want though. Like I said, it's like if I ever run a company, it'll be your workday consists of the tasks, not the hours. I think that's the biggest loss of. Hey, hey, hey. Move. Oh, you're just not gonna. Thank you. Okay, thanks. You can go in there now. It's fine. I'm not cranky. I just didn't like being stuck. Hey, do you got a minute? Man, I just was working the field, you know. Like you guys have been working the field like 3 seasons. You got a minute? Oh, you don't like either one of those. I already know that. Okay. Yep. Yeah, Q, I absolutely hate that. I think it's a waste of human lives, basically, to have you sit there and get paid for your time, not your contribution. Q and I are both in IT. Or rather, I was in IT. Now I am in whatever I want to do, but... Yep. Hi, Inga. Do you have a minute? Gossip. Field. Okay, thanks, man. Yeah. Yeah, I think I could be wrong, but I think Q and I have the same outlook on that. Getting to help people is rewarding, but yeah, sometimes we're just sitting there for the whole day. Yep. Yeah, Q. I would definitely concur with that. Do. Pottage. That's all the food we have in the village, besides the cabbages. Well, crud. And lots of Google. Amen. Anybody that says they don't use Google in an interview is lying to your face. Somebody asked me like how I know what I know. I was like, mostly I Google it. I'm really good at Googling. Because there's so much you can't like remember all of it. Let me rephrase that. I can't remember all of it. You might be able to. 140. Some floor seasoning, so it sells so good. Yeah, we'll have one more season to do this, maybe two. So we won't do all of it, but we will grab meat from here. And he is right, we probably should just cook the meat and that way we can get to the next tavern. Yeah, exactly. It's like your brain is a great thing and it has a lot of capacity, but I like have where your computer goes memory error, cannot retrieve. My brain does that, so I'd much rather know where to get it than have it in my head at all times. Most things. Minus breathing. I kind of have that in my head all the time. It's kind of important. Pottage again. There we go. Ugh. The tavern and the people in tavern are doing pottage right now because we ran out of beets. Beets and carrots do 35 nutritions instead of just 30, but they don't sell as much as pottage does. So I did a the internet error. That's the great one. So they're doing pottage right now because that's what we have. Wintertime we might throw some carrots down just to do just to have them do that. But we'll have a lot of wheat coming in. It's hard to get the proper rotations down for things. So I do the flax because you get a high payout for the seeds, and you can make it linen thread to make bows, so it's like double dipping for profit. However, wheat's more diverse because you can make so many different things out of it. Or those out of the ground. Yeah. Are you? Oh, because it's a reflex, right? Breathing is a reflex. That's why you can drown, because your brain tells you have to breathe. And if you just happen to be 20 feet under the water, it's a bad deal. Like, my brain's full of, like, useless stuff. Like, you know, how much stuff costs on Boardwalk or some, you know, stuff that you actually don't need for real life. Although I can't say that anymore because I think Beats by Dre are headphones. Ah. Ugh. Stretching. I figured this was going to be a slow one because it's mostly pottage making and trying to recruit our last couple workers. If we put that second woodshed up, I'd kind of laugh a little bit because by the time we got it up and the woodworkers started working, they would be ready to go straight to the mines and we'd have to tear it down 5 seconds after we made it. But at the same time, it might be faster. Oh. Oh, okay. Sorry, Smud. Smood. Smood. Because it's Smoodolini is the name. It's funny how, like, things imprint on you the first time, and it's really hard to get rid of them. Do. I know pottage is so fascinating. I think that's illegal now. Now that it's legal, it's completely illegal. Yeah. Doing stuff and things. Sorry guys, we'll be done one of these years with all this pottage. I won't make this mistake again. I just want to throw that out there. We will not ever try to do another half field of cabbage ever again. So we'll probably more slow and steady it than anything else. We're going to make 2 more runs for pottage and then we should be good. It's not legal for... It's medicinally legal here for it, but not recreational. At least in our state. I know some of the other states are making it recreational. Do. I was laughing. I was thinking about recording something like this. I mean, I think we're recording right now, but recording something like this and making it my save screen on Twitch, because it's just like a lot of time, so much time. But anybody playing this game knows this is part of the game. And I have 3 of 3 of cooking, so eventually when that does kick in, this will be a lot faster. Kind of wondering how much nutrients cooked meat is, if it's over cabbage or not. I don't think it is though, so it would have to be 8 on nutrients for cooked meat. So much stuff. Hold on. There we go. Play Jedi mind tricks and have a lower number so you think it's faster, but it's not. It's the same. Yeah, yeah, I think so too, Smooth. Cause Smooth, cause the they don't cook it very fast. Like we'd hope it like pretty much double what they actually cook speed at, but we got it. Oh, yep. We shall do that shortly. Do do do. Man, it's almost 8 o'clock already, guys. Exciting day of pottage cooking. So I haven't done any research, and you guys like research. I haven't done any research on Heroes of the Kingdom, Smooth. But I think after our 2 hour thing for this, so when we switch seasons, we'll pause this game and we'll play Heroes of the Kingdom, even though I haven't actually researched anything about it, so I know nothing about it. Oh, start cooking and then step away and your food and water's completely gone and you've died. I've probably been really close. I think I've been at half health before. And I just didn't see that I was out of water. Like, even glancing over at it, I didn't figure out why. Because the blue bar wasn't filled up. But I usually research games way before I play them, so I kind of know, like, what the main points and stuff is. Yeah, yeah. It's gonna be weird. So Bay, was on here yesterday for 5 seconds. She said hi to us. So I went and checked her out. And she was doing Frostpunk, which is another game that I like. So I don't think she has broadcasted in a little while though. But I was like, hey, you know, she plays games I like too. Frostpunk's a good one. RimWorld we might have to do, because that one just, I never know what to expect in that game, because you could start from the same start point each time, and you would get a different outcome almost every time. But I'll have to trim down the mods and stuff like that, because that way you can see more of vanilla gameplay for it. But it has a large workshop for Steam. Oh, I don't know if you guys care about this or not. I still have not played it, but I'm going to say it anyway. Assassin's Creed Odyssey and Assassin's Creed Origin, I was looking on Steam last night, and they're on like 70 and 80% off. So if you guys were thinking about picking those two games up, I've heard nothing but good things about those games. And I have Assassin's Creed Odyssey on my to play list. But yeah. Find things and solve puzzles. Oh, I thought it was more like a city building game. For Heroes of the Kingdom, sorry. But yeah, if you guys wanted the Assassin's Creed stuff, it's on mega sale right now on Steam. And no, I'm not sponsored, but the good bargains are nice. A good game is always great to find, and a good game on sale is even better. Nice, Smud. Smooth. That is a good freaking thing to have, where you buy one and haven't actually played it, so you don't buy the other one. I bought Assassin's Creed Odyssey and haven't played it, so I refuse to buy Origins yet. I agree, but Origins is like less than $20 right now, like 11 and some change instead of the $60, and Odyssey is like $18 instead of $60. So that's why it's like, hey, this is like a huge thing. Oh my god, we're gonna make it, guys. We're gonna make it. We're almost there. Oof, we did it. Zam! Good morning. With the llama face. That silly llama always makes me smile. Morning, evening, or afternoon to you. Hi, I have pottage. Bye. Thank you. I'll be back with more pottage. We are now stashed nicely for our next year's taxes, so I don't have to freak out about not being able to pay taxes. I'm gonna take this, but we're gonna put some over here too, because I think we're really low on bigger food. Yeah, see? There we go. So we got a little leeway for our food, so the guys can keep up with it, maybe. Hey, Tassie. Eat. Eat. I'm not drinking this early in the morning. Silly. Nice. Do 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 do. I just chugged 10 gallons of milk just then. Thank you for buying the pottage today. Alright. See if she has any more monies. She might be broke. Okay, she's broke. Unigos is broke, so it's this guy up here. Welcome to the stream, Tassie. There we go. Very nice. So what you're saying is you still have 500 gold. Which means we could bring you 40 pottage and you would buy it. Hi, bikes. Now, if you pick that up, nobody would trip over it anymore. I've been putting these poor guys in a coma cooking pottage all day, but we needed the monies. Pottage, we had 800 freaking cabbage, which is a lot. But look at our little nest egg of coins now. Much, much better than it was. We could probably have 2 years in reserve if we finish this pottage trip. Well, this is pottage from last year too, so I need to use it or lose it very soon. So we did about half of the cabbage, which is about how much I needed to get done. We'll do 65 again, 64. With meat, 64. We're also cooking because we're trying to get to Tavern 3 or Tavern 4, and cooking is a good way to get there. Sell some pure cabbage. It's so heavy. Weight per trip. Plus it's 50% spoiled, so they'll just give us pennies for it. Yes, some of the mushrooms are worth 2 gold. Yep. I'm kind of keeping some of the mushrooms just because, dun dun dun, because there's some quests for them sometimes. Make sauerkraut. I know that. I think that'd be a nice addition to the game, where you can make sauerkraut instead of it going to rot. Oh, I think Tassie's talking about when your gatherer grabs them in the fall when you can't get berries. Be able to dry mushrooms. Well, some of the mushrooms we collect. I know, bikes. I'm like, no, because if you get berries, that's 5 gold, 4 to 5 gold a pool versus the 2 gold. Yeah, so you have to have different mushrooms for one of the quests. And we did one of the grain quests that I've been avoiding because we finally had enough oats and stuff. And, yeah, so we ended up having to hand over almost 100 grain of 3 different types. It was like 30 something, 50 something, and 30 something. And I'm like, didn't you just ask for 2 types of grains last time and you want 3 types of grains? It did give me 30 dynasty points though. We're kind of don't need any more dynasty points. Like we're good. Because we're at max building cap right now. Of 30 buildings available. Yeah. It's definitely a nice calm stream today. Because we're not doing too much crazy stuff. Yeah, Smud, those logs in town were stacked up there really nicely in a neat order, but the way the NPCs shortcut to get to the tavern, they end up kicking them. And they end up at the bottom of the hill, blocking everybody's stuff later. Nice. Aw, thanks, Bikes. One more forced to join. You guys make me laugh. You guys made the comment about this being Cult of Tia yesterday, which, like I said, cracked me up. So I changed the subs and the different stuff to like cult references, like Alakite and Knight and another one, Grand Marshal or something like that. And yeah, because I looked up, I googled cult hierarchy. But yeah, it cracked me up because of course Google handed that to me, and then later I was looking for something else, and your Google search bar pops down with all your suggested stuff, and I was just cracking up at all the different stuff I looked at. Yeah, it made me laugh a lot. I know, guys. We're super excited about all this pottage cooking. You guys need to settle down. Getting too rowdy. We got it though. We got it, guys. We can do it. We're almost there. This is the last one for this season because we're out of monies. As in, we've already made sure we have every dime of every person. Sam, I feel you. I tried this, so I was playing Conan like a lot, and I have the no adult settings basically enabled. So I always have a loincloth and a chest wrap and stuff like that, so I never see anything. Well, I was talking about it to my boss, and I'm like, hey, you really need to check out this game, because he's a gamer too. And we're sitting at his desk at work, and we Google it so he can look at it. And the first thing that pops up is a full frontal of the dude. And yeah, so both of us pretty much turned red. It was a very awkward thing. He's like, "What kind of games do you play?" I'm like, "No, I have that set off. I don't have that on." Mistakes were made because I don't think about it because I have it turned off. But yeah, it was an experience. One neither one of us will ever freaking forget. Buck Rogers. Nice. Weird things you Google. I mean, most of the time you don't even think it's a weird thing. You think it's just normal. Alright, so this guy is 1 point away from being in our town. Hey. Bye. You do what you do. Guys, this is how babies are made, I think. I'm pretty sure. So I'm gonna go rescue him. Hey, buddy. Hunting tips? Cool, go to my settlement. See you there. Why? Why, game? Why? Dude, she's not letting go. Okay. Well, I might have 2 people in my village. We really won't, though. Hold on. Hey. Leave that poor boy alone. Alright, we gotta find the guy. Alright, so we're at max pop now. 33 with 3 children. And the reason I say max pop, we could actually get more if we built another house, but I need a little wiggle room. One of these is for the mines, and the other one is so we can build houses on one side and then destroy them on another. So we're only ever going to build up to 29. I know, right? Set some TP talismans on the ground so we can go where we want to go. Carve some rune stones into the ground. Yeah, there's gonna be no magic in this game. Show me your wares. Thank you for your patronage. Alright, so we got all that we can get this season without having to travel to the bigger towns, but I think we're good because we have taxes. If you could sacrifice crafting buildings, I mean, you could get rid of the tavern. We could get rid of some of the storage units. We could get rid of the cattle and the sheep. So you could, in theory, have roughly 40 people before kids. And kids don't count, like, it's the building cap that sets your population now, not your how many kids you have, thank God. Which was a huge change, which is great. Because being dynasty capped and your kids flooding your village was like the worst. So now I guess we don't even have to separate them. They can have kids year 1 and it won't be a big deal. But yeah, all these houses. So we're keeping the ones that are daubed. And when we have people that have... Look at him, he's age 2 now. So when the kids are age 2, I will move them into a bigger house. And they'll drag their parents, and then the parents can have another child. So in theory, we should have the same workforce in 10 years, or 18 years. I still think at 12 we should be able to apprenticeship them into different places, like have the smithy have 2 apprentice slots, and that way when they're 12 we can put 2 children in there to learn, and they can grow their levels. Might be something we do. Alright, did they at least get 1 field planted? Okay, 1's completely done. That was the only one I was worried about. I'm gonna do this just for giggles. It's gonna freak him out. Maybe I am. We'll do this instead. Alright, we're gonna dump this over here. We're gonna drop the food off. There we go, 9,000 gold. Very nice. Nice. Alright, so we got a nice steady food source, and hopefully the tavern can continue to grow it. We're gonna chug down some more milk. I like this because we get buckets out of it. What? No, I want the XPs. Because it's already the 3rd day. And he's not going to be able to do that and get things planted. So I could walk behind him and plant while he's doing that, technically. Although we have so many people, I don't know why nobody's out here helping him. Move. 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 Guys, come on, come out of there. I know. You don't want to go work in the field in the rain? Okay, there's 2 people out there now. That's what I was trying to do earlier. Because I figured one of them was just stuck. So I'll leave them alone, because it looks like they're going to be able to do it themselves. You got to move it, move it. Yeah, I have a job for you. Go do your stuff. It's rain, it's not like it's acid rain. You're good. You can do it. Alright, are you gonna ask me for some iron? Oh, I don't want... See, you guys made me rethink that. So I guess it's this one that has a quest. You need something? Why, I do want to make quick money, because you guys are gonna ask for iron every time you ask for quick money. Iron shortage, 5 iron. Well, you're in luck, lady, because guess what? I got iron. Mandatory breaks? No. That's what winter time is for. You guys can huddle in winter time. I'm cool with that, because you guys don't actually plant anything in winter time. Alright, what are we looking at? Look at our firewood. It's just zipping along. I haven't had to make firewood all year. We almost have 300 rock. The reason I'm saying 300 rock is because we have some buildings we're going to build soon. And we'll need some rock. As soon as that's 300, I'll switch her back to clay, and we'll knock out some more daub for the houses. Alright, we're here for a reason. I don't remember what that reason was. Dun dun dun. I don't remember. Yeah, it's gone. And it's gone. Oh, iron. 5 iron. See, that's why we have quests. So we're looking for iron. We're going to take 5 of it and give it to her. We don't actually have to go all the way to the mine to get this. We just grab it from here. And then we'll hand it to her. So this is 5 iron that we're giving her. Here you go. Oh, you're only going to give me 20 coin? Come on now. I need more. So an iron hammer. So we basically got 2 of the iron back by having her give us another iron hammer. And then this one, when she gave us the iron axe, that was 4. Yep. So basically we get dynasty points and money, and they craft us something when we do the iron quests. I know, right? I was like, what? What are we doing, guys? I really wish that the chat delay wasn't so bad. I have it at 0, by the way. So I don't know why it takes so long for it to register to me. Hi, sheeps and goats. Oh, shears. We're gonna do shears today, too. Because wool will be a thing. Like, I don't even bother with the wool thread, because the wool thread is a profit loss. And you have to go from wool thread up to wool cloth for it to be 2 gold profitable, more than regular raw wool. So I usually just sell this. Alright, so iron, we're gonna do 4. So what's our technology look like now? Scroll down. We're much closer to the mine. Much closer. We don't care about that one because we already have a hunting lodge too. We're really close to the barn. Very nice. So that might tip over tonight because they're working the field right now. Like, I don't even have to do this. Technology is what you and your people do combined. Yes. So if you craft cloth with it, so it's 10 wool to make a thread, and then 1 thread to make a cloth. The difference between the 2 conversions is exactly 2 gold. Like, you get 2 more gold for a cloth than you do 10 wool. But that's like tying your guys up for twice as much time doing stuff. Alright, pardon me. We're gonna make some shears that are still locked. Okay, cool. Cool. Once we get over 10k gold, I'll start unlocking a few more things. Yeah, it's not even worth the time to sew and sell it. So that's why I said it would be raw product. That's why I was so disappointed last playthrough, because I thought we were going to make some bank off of the sheep, and it turned out we're just selling the wool. So it's kind of like aww. Still good, but not awesome. And clothing is like, most of the clothing is anywhere between a -400 and -600% loss. And I say that because the raw mats will sell for 400 to 600 times what the finished product will sell for. So that's one of the things, I think the entire community is hoping they do something with clothing that just makes it better. Alright, so we max popped, right? Management houses. 2 of 3 on everybody. Awesome. We have 1 family here. And 1 family here. So we have 2 people we can move out to the bigger houses if we want to. Straw hats are also a profit loss. They just look nifty. Oh, rocks. Sorry guys. Ingrained habit. I have to. Why can you see my arms? Am I missing clothing? Put your shirt back on, dude. There we go. I was like, why can I see his bare arms? That's weird. Alright. Seeing how much room we have here. I think I'm gonna let everybody cap out at a child before I start moving people. So we'll grab some sticks and we'll do some boring stuff real quick. Oh, it looks like we need to craft another pickaxe though, because this one's almost kaput. We can thrash for the barn. Yeah, let's do thrash for the barn. That way we can rebuild the barn, and while we're rebuilding the barn, it points towards the mine. So a whole Machiavellian scheme going on. If this, then that. Alright, so we're gonna thrash some stuff. Do. Oh, that's way too much. Alright, 600. How about 600? 700? 600. There we go. Alright. So, to get the mine, we need building or chopping trees or stuff like that. But we're really close to the barn, which is a building we'd have to build. See how close we are? So if we thrash, we can get points here and unlock the barn. And then we'll tear down this barn and build it, which will give us points towards the mine. I know, right? This is not a clothing optional workspace. Please put your clothes back on. Super exciting gameplay. This is like the one replay you'd never want to see, right? When you're cooking pottage or thrashing grain, you're like, please don't replay that. Please just don't do it. Oh, seasickness? I think you might be able to turn the bobbing off. Let me check for you, okay? Settings. Graphics. Game settings. Head bobbing. Alright, let's try it. Nope. Not that one then. Yeah, you can turn off blood and head bobbing, so I guess when you're running, when you head bob. Thrashing is just, we're gonna have to do this. Sorry, guys. Just look away from the screen and lay down. Steady breaths. I don't horribly, like, I don't mind it because it doesn't affect me at all. But, because I think we don't really move when we're doing cooking either, but thrashing is actually like a physically violent thing to do. Should make your stress levels go down, maybe. Or, I mean, they could add thrashing where it takes away, like, the head bob thing. If we added flax grain into it, then it would just have the rotating stick smacking the ground instead of you physically going up and down to do this. So that might be a good thing to ask them to do. Ask them to add the thrashing into the head bob. Check on and off. So, I mean, they've been really open to suggestions, guys. Which is like one of the reasons I like them so much. I mean, they'll say no. They're not scared to say no, but they have taken a lot of what the community wanted. That was a good, sound idea and implement it. I'm still kind of iffy about rotting, but we'll see, because it is a really easy way to get more fertilizer right off the bat. Because all you have to do is hold 1,000,000 cabbage in your inventory for 3 seasons and you have a crap ton of rot, so you can make it into fertilizer. We've only let our onions rot, and that was by accident. I thought we had another season and we didn't. So once it gets to 12%, you don't have another season on it. It's done after that one. Be-doo, be-doo-doo. Guys, we're already at 2 hours. How crazy. Goes by so fast. Don't be late for work, guys. Yeah, I mean, I definitely want to be able to resource manage it correctly, because if they're expecting us to put fertilizer on, we need to be able to have fertilizer. And then so on and so forth. So rot's worth is 0 though, so you can't sell rot at all. And fertilizer, when you sell it, is only worth 2 gold, but it's 10 gold to buy it. So it was really a struggle my first year to get fertilizer down, so I would have stuff. So I do like the struggle a little bit. And having mega fields like this should require some type of upkeep, and if that's rot to make fertilizer, or pigs to make fertilizer, then definitely. We definitely could see that being a good thing. Yeah, I had to buy seeds, I had to buy fertilizer, I had to find the time to make the fields. But the first thing after, like, you make a little 4x5, which is only 20 squares, have it plow it, put down fertilizer, and then before you even have the seeds down, you have the barn unlocked. So it's absolutely, yeah. I run berries, bikes. I did the same thing. Sold berries to get fertilizer the first year. Fertilizer and seeds, because Alwyn doesn't give you the quest reward of 20 onion seeds until summer, which you can't plant onions in summer. And I always plant onions the first year because you have to cook the meat, and then you have to cook the meat and the onions together to make the food, which is double XP basically. Alright, we did some thrashing. Doops. And here. Alright, let's see where we're at on our technology. Still not there because we didn't build anything. But how close are we on the barn? So close. 65, 70, 62 points from having the barn. So let's take some buckets and we're gonna go milk some stuff just for fun. 5. Hi, cow. Management, technology. Yep, it's slowly growing because they're still working the fields. We're gonna help prompt it along a little bit. Get some milks. Okay. And then, pardon me, some milk. We could, there we go. Buy shears and get the rest of it, but we haven't done that. Make some daub. Oh, good point, Trin. We do have enough to make some daub. Bucket. Clay. Doop doop. 10. 10. I like anything but thrashing, please. They're out there working hard. Keep it up, guys. You can do the whole field. Or most of the field. Even if they don't finish the whole field, we're still really good. Alright, there's some daub. Technology. Farming. They're 40 points away now, instead of almost 70. It's fine. Like, if we drank this now, because it's a stack of 2, it would take charges out of both buckets. And if you kept drinking it till it was 0, you would get 0 buckets back. So always just make sure that's 1 if you're drinking out of it. Don't be a slob and drink out of the whole carton. Welcome back, Bone. I appreciate it. I know everybody's got other stuff going on today, so it's like when you can, that's great. If you can't, that's okay too. 37. 37. Oh yeah, because we're looking at the tavern too. I totally forgot. Technology. It's crafting. Tavern. Tavern's really close too. Like 12 points away. Alright, let's get this pottage cooked. So by the time we build the new tavern and the new barn, the mines should be unlocked. If not sooner. Nice, so we got an exciting winter coming up. Much more exciting than pottage. I'm not saying pottage won't happen. That's not what I'm saying. We're like, please no more. Please no more, my lord. So exciting. Oh, hey, Bone, it, like I said, it's cool. Don't stress over it, okay? Yep. Definitely awesome to keep busy, because I know it's a work day for most people. That's good though. I mean, work makes the day go faster, hopefully. Yeah, it's appreciated, guys. Like I said, don't stress out if you can't talk and be active, because like I said, I know people work during the day. Oh, if you have to schedule meetings with somebody that has a lot going on, it's best to schedule them between 9 and 10, because that's the most alert people are during the workday. Like, they absorb stuff better from between 9 and 11. I don't have time to stress, Bone. I'm gonna put you in nap time right now. I'm gonna call your boss and tell him you need a nap. He says he's not stressing, but I feel like he's stressing. Yeah, yeah. Smooth, it was totally a butchered. I mean, I'm not even making gruel, so I guess I probably shouldn't make the Oliver Twist tail. Animal House. Do. And more pottage. I like the fact that they eat the stuff that, if it's the same percentage or whatever, same nutrition, they pick the one with the least condition, which is great. That means the 100% pottage that they make I can sell if I want to. But I think I want having beets and carrots, just because it makes a higher nutrient thing, which means the food can be satisfied by less food, hopefully. Barn 3 unlocked. That's what we were hoping for. Most excellent. Pottage, there we go. Alright, so that's going there. They have plenty of food, so they won't touch the cabbage. We still have another season for cabbage here to work. And we're done. It was 800 and something, and we're at 340 something. So we did really good. Alright, we can't tear the barn down until after the guys leave the field. Otherwise they won't finish the field. However, that doesn't mean we can't start getting some some logs and stuff over here. Wait, well, I mean, we're right here. We're right next to the this, so we don't even need to move logs. Well, and that just made it more confusing for me. This is the beta, so you had to put a key in to get it. But I mean, everything's posted on the Steam, Alex. Kind of a walkthrough, if you will. So if you didn't do a beta branch and add a key, then yes, this is the latest one. Let me check the website real quick and make sure there's no other updates. But this is 0.1.2.4. Oh, nice. So they have it in public now for that one. But yeah, no, it looks like we're the most up to date for it. Alpha for the beta? Beta for the alpha, actually. Which makes it more humorous for me. Okay. Well, let's see what this guy needs over here. In the tavern? Eater? Can I help you with something? Oh, you need new boots. I never do the new boots, guys. I've done this multiple times and it fails every stinking time. I think they said it's fixed, but I'm not running all the way up to Hornica in the dark through the Wolf Alley for a quest that may be broken. Nope. Or a fuse. Or a fuse. Hi, sorry. My bad, I'm standing in the door now. Everybody's off work now, flooding back to the houses and taverns. Let's see if our field workers are out here. So they got all but most of it done. All but some of it done. Alright, that's not bad. We have a 10 strip that needs done then. Or 16. It's 10 or 16. Yeah, Bone, the note said it was done. It's really late and I don't want to run through Wolf Alley. If this had been like the first of the season, I probably would have tried it out again. But for right now, I'm not gonna. Just because we don't have a lot of time. So we're gonna tear down this whole barn. And yeah, hey, we have a checklist, and our checklist says that we're building the barn, and then the tavern, and then the mine. The checklist is the almighty path, because we get to check off 5,000 gold, because we're at 9,000 now. Very nice. Alright, so we'll get the other iron hammer too. Because this is going to take a little while. And then we're going to destroy. It's my favorite part in the game, when you destroy things. I would laugh if it wasn't actually the barn that needed destroyed. I'd be like, whoops, my bad. Checklist says you need to... My checklist never says that. Never. Is it farmer or field worker? Just making sure we're on the right thing. If they're not working, there's a couple things I would check. Check your management tab and your fields. and make sure they're assigned accordingly. So it'll be your tab, management, fields, and make sure you have something selected for them to actually do. I would check that every other season. Okay, so it is a field worker in a barn. So yeah, so check your fields next and make sure, like, this shows that this didn't get planted, but this is planted and ready to grow. If you have to reset your workers, all you have to do is walk up to them and tell them to move a couple times, and then it resets them. As long as the AI in the field has what it needs. Yes, logs, thank you. Fields, barn 3. Boop. Yeah, let me look. Okay, perfect. Yes, what you plan is based on seasons for sure. Whatever the seed says, it's allowed. Okay, more stuff. It's just 10. It's 10, Trin. I just carry extra because might as well walk out when we go putting them in here anyway. Yeah, so this is going to be all rock. Very nice. It's like we've been planning for this entire time. Dun dun dun. I know it's dark, guys. Yes, rocks for your level 3 barn. That's why I've been saving up to 300 rocks for the next things. Did you check this? Yeah, the storage in the barn. Yeah, Bone's a person to check as well. Hopefully, between chat and me, we can figure some stuff out. A couple more logs, I think. We'll take some planks too. We'll have to run down and make planks. Okay, I think that's the last log we need. Okay. Alright, so planks and rocks now. I know it's really dark, guys. I realize this. Just bear with me. Logs 8. Alright, let's go make some planks. That is a good call, Alex. And like I said, I had to make the woodshed as far away as humanly possible. I don't like torches. I don't like them. See, we still have trouble running into stuff with torches. Oh, whoops, our auto runs on. Whoops. Boop. Yeah, it is really, really dark for you guys. we doing this. Ugh. Man, oh man. Can we use the torch while we're playing? Or using the planks? Just for you guys, I'll have it on, but I don't. Like I said, I'm not a... Yeah. There we go. Yeah, if it's farming, it usually gets dunked in food storage unless it's flax. Flax is the only thing that farmers throw into this storage box where it's supposed to go. Everything else goes into food storage. Food storage is not full. Okay. And the seed, what seed did you pick and what season are you in, Alex? If your field management has a seed that's out of season, it won't work. Well, it will work when it's that season. Like, it'll just auto do it. Alright, let's book it back up here. Do. Do some planks. The fun kind of planks, not the ones that hurt your abs. We're gonna be just shy. That's hilarious. 2 planks, so that's 1 log. Autumn with 2 fields, 10 by 5 by 10s, planting wheat, rye. Okay. Yeah, 50 fields might be a little much for 1 worker. Oh, Trent, that's a good question. So you have the right seed in the right season, and you have your fields down. Yep. It should kick over tomorrow morning, hopefully. Because sometimes if you just recruited them, they don't work that first day. Let's see here. Do 12 more logs. Oh yeah, there you go, Alex. You have to not touch it because the AI will be angry at you. I do the same thing, so I mess up my fields sometimes because I get impatient or want the XP, and then I jump ahead and it messes the AI up. Yeah, reset the field in management like you're putting new seeds down or something like that. It might kick it over. Because basically at the beginning of the season, the computer figures out how it wants the field workers to go, and then if you interfere, it messes it up. So I can't help it sometimes. Sometimes I just have to do it. It's necessary. It's not really. If you can leave it alone, you're usually good. I feel your pain, Alex. Alright, now we have all the planks we need. Whoosh. I'm just saying, so you guys are making me use this torch, and next time we run into a wolf, it's not going to be my fault if we get eaten. Well, hopefully it works. Let us know. Yeah, got a good community here. We like to help where we can. Planks. Alright, so we're now down to rocks. Rocks. Alex, are you making sure your first house, like the small houses, are built in rock? Or are you just doing the wattle? Yeah, the rock. Okay, sweet. Good. That'll save you time much later and resources. Oh, beautiful, beautiful. The planks, I actually enjoy the addition of the planks on the roof. I didn't at first because I had to have a thatch house until I got a logger, but um, I actually, no, we're not in rocks, we need rocks. Rocks. Uh, so yeah, I was pretty happy with that. Our stone barn. Dun dun dun. Should be unlocking mine sometime soon. Well, so far every tier 3 building has been stone. With the exception, well, I mean, even like here's the sewing, here's the smithy, the barn's in rock, the storage when it hits 3 will be in rock, the food storage is rock, the sheds are the only ones, the animals, yeah, except for the animals, perfect. Let's see. Okay, we're gonna go chug some milk because we're a tad bit low. Oh, we're gonna assign workers first. We're not gonna have this messed up. Assign. Barn. We got 12 workers in barn 3. Holy smokes. You're gonna be a farmer. Assign. Barn. Farmer. I guess we'll assign the field hands first. F, assign barn field worker. We need 4 field workers and the rest can all be that's a digger. Okay, need 2 more. Barn. 1 more field worker. Oh. Well, let's see if we can put the 0-year-old to work. Nope. Too young to work. I swear, kids these days. Barn. Field worker. Okay, so we got 4 field workers. And now we're gonna assign some more farmers. Barn. Farmer. 1 more farmer and then the rest can be all field workers. Okay, so anybody else that was not a digger? It's a digger. We need 2 diggers. Here's a digger. And here's a digger. So we got 2 diggers. Oh, I was like, how did we get this stat? But it's a kid. Okay, acceptable. The 2 bottom workers are diggers. And then we got 2 crafters. So this is a field, oh, not a field worker, because it's a baby. Okay, assign, barn, field worker. Alright, I think we got everybody where they need to be. Alright, F5. Yeah, I'm happy with that, because is management, building, barn. We have the extra person we wanted, so we have the 4 farmers and then all the field workers. So yeah, I think we're good. 5. Oh yeah, the season's already over, guys. Jeez. 2 hours and 30 minutes? That went by really fast, or is that just me? Let's make sure we can't build anything else real quick. Mine's a little bit closer, but still just out of our reach. Crafting, tavern. We should build. Oh, we should be able to build the tavern now. Map. Oh, it's almost. We're done for the day. Okay, that's fine. All right. Well, thank you guys for coming to hang out. I am gonna turn off this game, but we're gonna play Heroes of the Kingdom for the first time in just a minute once I get everything set up. So you guys can run away or you can stay or however you like to do whatever you need to do. But I'm gonna go ahead and save the game, and then we'll be ready for the next part. Okay, tab.